Hello, this is Nevis again, and I'm in the Moodle Mooc 10 course again. And this week I'm going to be reflecting on a little bit about week 2, the two parts of week 2, section 1 and section 2. Section 1 is all about learning and teaching online. So as we can read here, week 2 was divided into two sections where the participants would be able to discuss teaching and learning and also practice using the Moodle resources and activities. This is the week that they would also be enrolled automatically in the teacher practice area. That's the TPA. For the first part of this first section of week 2, there was a little bit about understanding how to use the Moodle, which is the audio recording and video recording within the Moodle app. It's an app within the Moodle. Then discuss the meaning of student engagement. Look at the Exhibis e-portfolio and the Mahara. Understand how the blog on the Moodle works. Teaching as a way to learn by creating video tutorials and sharing them, and collaborating with team members and deciding on roles within that team. So the first activity here was authentic learning, where all of the participants had to discuss the meaning of authentic learning, either in their own words or using the literature that is available to them, whether it's a textbook, resources online, and they could be in any format, text, audio or video. Obviously, we always require that credit is given where it's due, so that means adding the footnotes or the links to those pages or information or bibliography of textbooks. One of the best resources that Dr. Nellie provided here in this section is the link to Jan Harrington. Jan Harrington works right here in Australia, and she is one of the key experts on authentic learning. And if you go to her website, also the YouTube channel, you'll find some amazing material. So that was one of the first things to do, to have a look at what authentic learning is at the level of pedagogical theory. So before copying and pasting information from the internet, it's also important to understand whether that source of information that I'm getting from internet can be trusted and whether it's credible. So Dr. Nellie has pasted here two links of understanding how to be able to tell that information apart from just websites that are either sometimes can be marketing ploys or sometimes can just be someone who is just writing and maybe not backing up, maybe even saying some very good things, but not backing up their theories or their research with anything that's really viable. And of course, sometimes that can be also good to have a look at what someone's opinion is and compare that with available theory. But that's also something that we have to be aware of what we're doing and when we're getting that type of information from other websites. Then once we've done this bit of reading and also going into the forum where the participants were asked to actually discuss their view on authentic learning and create a post, adding it in here, and then instigating, of course, the first thing is a peer-to-peer conversation, discussion, so with the other participants in the course or some of the learning facilitators that myself, Tom Hodgers, and principally Dr. Nellie, who works 24 hours on the Moodle. So that's what it looks like, and if we were to open one of these, we'll just have a look at one. You'll see that they were able to include some videos, then receive some feedback from, in this case was only Dr. Nellie and myself, but however, that's what normally happens within the forums. Okay, so let's go back to here and continue on. The next forum was student engagement, and that does exactly the same. It goes in asking to discuss what you think student engagement is, then using the Moodle app in the editor and submitting a video tutorial on that, then learning about blogging on the Moodle, and the blogging, there's a blog menu always available on the Moodle Mooc 10 main pages. Then after that, and that was blogging was 2 video tutorials, because one was showing how to actually add an external blog, so if you wanted to add your own blog, or the other one was how to use the blog as a student, hence how to actually add a blog post. The next section was the Exhibus and Mahara e-portfolios. Both of these are apps that have been added to the Moodle, and they are very good methods of being able to save your work that you do within the Moodle Mooc, which is it's an easy way, and the teachers were asked in this case to first of all read a little bit about Exhibus Portfolio, understand what it's all about, and then actually create a video on how to actually carry out an export into Exhibus, with answering obviously some little questions. There's also a video below that explains how to do it. That's by Dr. Nellie. And in order to get a tick over here, you must view it. Just show you what that looks like. And there it is there. It goes directly onto YouTube, and it's only...
This is Nellie Deutsch, and I'm going to show you the kind of...
Okay, so you get the gist of that. And then to do exactly the same on the video tutorial, so that's answering the questions. Then the video tutorial submission forum is over here, and then this last bit is actually requiring everyone to get all those 5 videos, so the Moodle, 2 blogging, Exhibus Portfolio, resources and activities. So for those that did resources and activities as one, that would be 4, but if you did 1 for each, then you would be able to add to the Padlet. Let's have a look at the Padlet just really quickly, and look at that. That's really amazing. So just move this across. There it is there. That's the Padlet, and it's just been really fabulous. And let's just go through that. There you go. See how many people that are up to date in this section. So let's go back and finish off section 1 of week 2. And then this was a copy of the teamwork policy that we requested everyone to download, make a copy, add it to their Google Drive, and then share it with their members of their team. Okay, so that's part 1 or section 1 of week 2, learning and teaching online. And there were some really interesting discussions, understanding the differences between learning and teaching online. So I was really amazed at the input levels by all the participants and the diversity of responses that were to be had, which is also really, really fantastic. So that's one of the best things about the Moodle, really, is this constant peer-to-peer sharing of ideas, information, doing a little bit of research. It's easier nowadays to do research online rather than to go hound for a textbook. Although there were some participants that did do that, did actually include a bibliography and use physical textbooks. which was also brilliant, a brilliant idea too. The other good thing is that for all of the people, all the participants working in the Moodle at any one stage, being able to also see these different viewpoints is really important, but also being able to grab some of those ideas and links and bibliographical references that we can keep under a particular file, for example, or as part of our reflection here on the Moodle Mooc 10, or even adding it to a blog post and collating some of those links is amazing, because there were some links and some images used that I had never seen, and that just goes to show how much information is out there and how much information we can actually use and share with each other. So that's one of the amazing things about peer-to-peer collaboration on the Moodle Mooc. So that's all from me today. I'm going to sign off and see you soon with the section 2 of week 2. Till then, keep smiling.